Hello, what's up? This is Isi. I am doing another review of a new purchase I've made recently, and that is the Lenovo ThinkPad 13. Alright, now let's dive into this laptop and see what it offers. This laptop comes in two colors, silver and black. Now I love this silver looking laptop. The matte silver finish of the cover looks absolutely stunning. And it feels great as well. It feels very smooth and does not feel like a cheap plastic. The silver lid has real aluminum in it, and that's why it has this very professional looking and that nice touch. However, the rest of the body is made of just ABS plastic, so it does not feel as quite nice. I cannot see too much difference between the two materials, but you can definitely tell when you touch them. As the name suggests, this is a 13-inch laptop, and that is 13.3 inch to be exact. The weight is just about 3 pounds. The laptop is also on the thin side, with its thickness just about 0.78 inches, the size of my index finger. This laptop is very light to carry around, very small to fit into any purses or backpacks easily. I particularly like the size because it's perfect for a college student or a mobile worker who has to carry around his or her laptop often. The first thing I noticed while trying to open up the laptop was that the hinges are very sturdy. In fact, it may be too sturdy because when I try to lift up the lid, I have to press down the bottom part as well, otherwise the entire laptop will be lifted up. The hinge is very sturdy, so you can leave your lid at almost any angle and it won't shift or fall to a specific angle like some cheap laptops do, and I hate when that happens. So you have this freedom of adjusting your lid to almost any angle for up to 180 degrees. Not that I ever need to use a laptop at its 180 degrees, but who knows? Maybe you'll find it handy one day. There's a great number of vents throughout the entire laptop, such as a big one on the side and a bunch of them on the bottom. I'm currently not sure why they need this many. Either this laptop heats up quickly or they're just plain safe. The number of ports available on this laptop is the reason why I'm so amazed by how many things they can pack into a tiny laptop. On the right, we have the headphone jack, two USB 3.0 ports, an HDMI port, a USB Type-C connector, and a lock slot if you want to keep your laptop safe. There's also a SD card slot that allows you to directly import photos and videos. On the left side, we have a power connector, a port for Lenovo's OneLink Plus docking station, and another USB 3.0 port. I am currently using a MacBook and I find two USB ports totally not enough when I am using my laptop as my desktop. Since my keyboard and mouse takes one, the speaker takes another, and if I want to connect anything else, I have to give up the speaker or the keyboard. So having 3 built-in USB ports is definitely quite nice. This laptop has a typical Lenovo keyboard with its signature red dot, known as the track point, in the center. It's definitely a learning curve for anyone who tries to use this track point. But once you master it, it's actually very pleasant to navigate through the pages and applications without having to move your fingers across any spaces. Unfortunately, the keyboard does not have backlight. That could be a deal breaker for many. I just like to point that out in case any of you are curious. The basic version of this laptop is selling at about $500. And this price is quite reasonable for a laptop of this build. It comes with an i3 CPU, 4GB RAM, 128GB solid-state drive, and comes with Windows 10 by default. However, I got this as a Black Friday deal, so I upgraded everything. I actually have i5 CPU, 8GB of RAM, 256 solid-state drive. I got all of this for just under $500. It was a great steal. I got this laptop for my brother since he's now a year into college and he's still using my old laptop from my college years. Let's try to play some YouTube videos on this laptop. audio is very crisp and very loud. It's not in a quality that will blow you away, but it definitely does its job as a speaker. This laptop has a full HD display. The images are sharp and clarity is definitely not a problem, although the color is not particularly rich per se. However, it's not a 4K TV, so I'm not expecting to see exceptional display here. And this is more for work, so this is absolutely more than enough for my brother as a college student or me as a working person. They claim to have 42 watt-hour or up to 11 hours of battery life on their official website, but usually we all know that's a more optimistic number. I tried to play YouTube video non-stop using the built-in speakers, although I did not set it on the loudest setting since I don't need the volume to be that loud. It seems like it still has about roughly 4 hours of battery life. That looks promising. It's very unlikely that I'll be watching videos all day long, so I think the battery will last me much longer if I were to use the laptop just for basic things for work. Overall, I think this is a decent laptop for just work. Not a gaming laptop for sure, as this is too small and not powerful enough. But for a college student, I definitely recommend. For the price of less than $500, I think there is not many other options that will beat this. However, if I were have to pay the original $800 to $900, I think I would have to think twice about this, since I believe with that price I can get a much better laptop than this.